There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude, until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So this is Rena.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renaissance using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength. It's that it's sentient, too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renaissance, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
What do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renan rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renans, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day...
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No, I mean... Wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, while I've got you, what's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat?
Get him, Hoodle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hoodle!
Ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zoogles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana. let alone up in Lenegus.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something off here!
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Rising Order! I'm like bait to them! You're on! This one's for you!
This one's mine! Now, Frozen!
Hammer!
The enemy wields ours too.
You'll soon see about that!
You're mine! That frickin' does it! Blew away! That frickin' does it! I can carve through armor!
Double demon fast! You picked the wrong fight!
Not in your dreams! I owe you, Sion. Healing is what my arch do best. All mine can be...
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Rising
Holy flash! We are freaking invincible!
Alphen and the others truly are strong.
What about me?
Thunderbolt! Illuminate the dark!
Take this!
Now!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Here's a healing arm! First aid!
Curse strike!
Here!
Try this!
Infernal sword! Magic is there!
Lightning strike! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danan slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart... Now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
A six-armed giant. Is this the Zeugle from the request?
it's not only alive, but completely uninjured.
We'll just have to see for ourselves. If it's really as ferocious as they say.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need
Keep
to
calm
sound
and take them down.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
well. I got fire.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
all yours!
I never miss! I'm on a roll now! Meteor!
The flame inside is yours to be let free!
In here!
Burn!
Here's the evil! Free dance!
You require a hand.
Lightning orb! Eagle assault!
In a bind?
Do it!
Rising
Lightning plasma rod! Air thrust! Light astral spear! Holy spear! Here's the evil! Come on, do it now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! I owe you one! I'm not done!
Now you see what I can do!
There with the other! Gravitas!
Dragon Shell!
Shield!
Pierce through! Sword Rain Alpha! Eat this!
Where are you going? Eat dirt! That'll bring you down! Now!
Sword Rain Alpha!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Water! Enemies incoming!
Hurt more?
Then we'll take them down!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Far enough!
Here I come!
Here, let me help.
Eat this!
I owe you one!
Thor! Air thrust!
Swallow Blade! Rising! Prepare to be free! No more! Take this! Demon Fang!
Eat this!
Try this! Infernal Torrent!
Take this! Armor won't save you!
You picked the wrong fight!
Confiscator!
This one's for you,
Now!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Rising Hurricane!
Here's the
Brilliant
way!
Storm! Pierce through!
Lightning raging
Eat
cascade!
this! Talon Hurricane!
Dance of the wind!
Infernal Punch!
Air thrust! Both
You're mine! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Illuminate
More?
the dark!
Dance! Not today!
Nothing gets by me!
Mega ray!
You're mine! Push!
Oh, violent
Infernal
darkness!
Shattering Eye! Take this! Attack time!
Mega ray!
Take this! Demon!
Mega ray!
Sword Rain!
In a bind! Talon Hurricane!
More incoming!
Punch!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! You're on! This time! Eat this!
I never fit! Eagle assault! Confiscated!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
The flames will roar!
Take
Back
it!
into the field!
Win!
Annihilation!
Eagle assault!
Rising Wyvern!
Do it! Infernal Punch!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
That was a little close for comfort.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zeugles somehow?
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegus, remember? He probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Shion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, and if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Honor won't save you!
Damn it! Hurricane Flood!
Insects should stay on the ground.
Be still! Rising Falcon! We got flyers!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Try this!
Take this!
Explosive ring! Ignite!
Prepare to be sealed there, Legion Force. Actually, that sounds more appropriate.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm not beside you!
Here I come! Cast! Shockwave Flash! Eternal Devastation! Demon Fang!
Don't mind if I do!
Swallow Blade!
Dance in the wind!
That frickin' does it!
Ready to go!
Fine up!
You're mine! Dragon Form! Eternal Devastation!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Ready and ready!
This one's mine!
Rising Falcon! You picked the wrong fight!
Now you see what I can... I'm on a roll, man! Do it!
You're mine! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off! Be still!
This time for you had to be sealed! Can't get out of this!
Demon Fang!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Be still! Impressive Sergeant! Dragon Swarm!
I need to be stronger.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Here goes!
Sonic Thrust! Swallow Dance! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
What is... Hey,
You okay?
I can still do this!
Far enough!
Take this!
Ready and ready! Now I'm in the bind! What a relief! So much for sitting this fight out. That wouldn't be a complaint. No setting.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Prepare to be sealed, Legion Force. Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Eat dirt! No further!
Tectonic punch! Healing circle!
I really
Here I come!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
I'm out of ammo!
You're mine!
Short range alpha! Illuminate the
Rain Slash! Demon Fang!
Leave the target to me!
Far enough!
Rising Wyvern! Cast this time! Burn in hell!
Raging cascade!
anything in armor is all mine. Now I'm in the blue.
Double Demon Fang! Destruction! Crush!
Chinese hurricane! In the wind! Feel!
Try this!
Tucked away!
Swallow Blade!
In a bind.
Thunder field!
Crush!
Flame
It's coming! Double Demon Fang!
Will this help? Stars of light!
I have no limits! Rising
The
Wyvern!
picture of hell. That frickin' does it.
Coming through! Ha! No! Scarlet Inferno! Ha! Not today!
Will this help? Raging Cascade!
Ready
I
and
never miss! In here!
I can carve through armor.
Get on
Nothing
there,
gets
I'll
by
get
me.
you
There you
all.
are.
Power! Raging Cascade! Lunar
Here I come!
Did you hear it now?
Lightning!
Take this!
Raging Storm!
Be still!
Oh, spark healing armor!
I owe you one.
Rain down and lunar
Rising
corruption!
Focus!
Do it! Aqua!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! We won.
This might be some decent... equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Guess I misread the landing.
No backing down.
Take one!
Try this!
No further. That frickin' does it.
Here we go again! Time to cross blades!
Raging Cascade!
This should do it!
Magic is in here!
Ignite!
Let's get you all out the way! Hold on to your arms! Here I come! Outstanding form! In here!
Rising Wyvern! Okay, here I go!
Eat this.
I'll stop its tongue!
Thanks, Kisara!
Sword Ring Aqua!
Astral energy!
Blow away!
By the power of
Demon
Radiant!
Pen!
Take
Lightning condemned!
Lightning thrust!
Illuminate the dark!
Now you see what I can do.
Stars of light! Rain down!
Rising Wyvern! Ignite!
Take
Here,
this.
let me help!
Shockwave Flash! Demon Fang!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing arc!
Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
My fists are crushing it out there!
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting...
Hi, Hoodle!
There you go! I feel like me so much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, though. These things really get on my nerves.
I'll tear you apart!
pesky airborne scoundrels.
That sounds like a job for yours truly.
Now you see what I can do!
Not much longer to go.
Cupid, come on! One final push!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
Lightning orb! Dragon form!
Eagle assault!
Annihilation! Wind astral
Lightning
energy!
Thrust! Rising Focus!
Prepare to be sealed! Swallow down! In a bind?
Dazzle!
Glacial spear! Piercing bolt!
come to an
Do
end.
it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Leave the charges to me!
Lunar blast! Meteor orb! Dance to the wind! Air thrust! Light astral! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Glacial spear! Piercing bolt! Rain
Try
down!
this.
Freeze laser!
Explosive ring!
I'll smash you! Prepare to be sealed! I'm on it! What's this? Take this!
You're mine!
Do it! Inferno punch!
Well, looky here!
Take it! Demon kill!
Reload!
I'm not done!
Here, let me help.
I'm on it!
Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops! Here, let me help.
This one's all mine! Not today! Damn it! I'm on it! Do it! Demon Cyclops!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over.
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
No backing down! I'll smash you!
Here's a raging cascade! Here's a hero!
Rending blast!
Here, my careful! It has some kind of camouflage! Now,
Double demon blast!
Mega ray! Here comes
Demon fang! Double demon!
lightning!
Rising wyvern! Burn!
Watch this!
Holy lance!
Dazzle! Rising falcon!
Eagle shot!
Rising wyvern!
Here's a hero! Not my watch!
Nothing gets by me! I'm just getting started!
Raging cascade!
Now you see what I can do!
Dance in the wind! Burning
Slash! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Lunar blast!
Demon Fang! This is better, right?
Yes, Alphen! Very bad!
I don't feel so good.
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
No complaints here!
Eat dirt!
Freeze Lancer! Will this help?
Do it! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Everyone hanging in there?
Hi, Doodle! Let me
Prepare
help!
to be seized!
Rising wyvern!
In here!
Let's just do it! That buzz is driving me mad!
Denied! Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Let the marksman handle this!
Not
Not
today!
much longer to go!
Come on, one final push!
Let's do this together!
In a vine?
Come one, come all!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Lightning thrust! Rising falcon!
For you, Dad!
Tempest! Alright!
Rising wyvern! Rising phoenix!
Ready and rare!
Eat dirt!
Eat this!
Take it!
Photon! Illuminate! Gemini Holy Lance! No complaints from me.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Let the marksman handle this. In the wind!
Rising wyvern!
Take this!
Win for you, Dad! I owe you one.
Field!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on this.
Yes, ma'am!
Outstanding form!
Eternal devastation! Burn in hell!
Ready and field! Watch and get on in there with
I'll
the others!
smash you!
Here I come!
In here!
Rising wyvern! Burn it!
Here I come!
Rising falcon!
Now you're talking!
Here,
Rising wyvern!
Celestial Hammer! I'll fix
No
you up!
further! Fang blast!
I'll cover you.
Severing wind!
Starry light! Rain down impurities!
Okay, here I go.
Mega Ray! Ready to go!
Demon Fang!
Far enough!
Eat dirt!
Rolling snap! By the
Sleep now.
Be still!
Let's get you all
I'm on a roll now.
More without I never miss.
Right!
Watch it.
Double Demon Fang!
Laser Spear. Here's evil.
Rising Wyvern!
Talon Hurricane.
Inferno Punch! Here I come!
Raging
I'll
Storm.
finish you here and now! Inferno Torrent! Here I come! Not today! No further! Inferno Torrent! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
The heavens must be smiling.
Right, here goes!
Now you see what I can do.
I'll pick you all off!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Shut!
Well done. Raging
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I need to be stronger.
Hey, new equipment!
Let the marksman handle this.
I'm on it! Rising Wyvern!
Tear you apart.
Double Demon Fang!
Anything you want.
Hold on.
I'm all stocked up.
Double Demon Fang! Here I go! No further! Dragon Swarm! Explosive Ring!
There you go. Feel like me again. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Ready and ready!
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Sleep now.
I'll tear you apart!
Burn! Here I come! Demon Power!
There you go. Don't let up.
Double down!
For you,
You're mine! Smoke! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice one, Alphin.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
I won't forgive you! Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Freeze
Double Demon Fang!
Do it!
Power Blade! Try this! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alpin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Feel the flame inside me! Good! To be let free! I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
We're in good form!
me. It's shining.
Looks like trouble with capital T.
Rise together, we got this!
Take this!
Healing circle!
It can hide itself? From me?
Stardust, right on it! Rising Falcon!
It looks like you left this long. You alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Where are you going?
You picked the wrong fight!
Eat this!
Will this help?
Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha! Move away!
I really owe you one.
Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Form!
Leave the charge to me!
Slash! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all.
Here I come! Demon Time! Double Demon Time!
Freaking does it!
Thanks!
Why'd you heal me? To stop you dying?
One Demon Fang!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Take this!
Oh, violent darting wind.
See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Thanks, Sion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll be better.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Be
I'll
still!
finish you here
Rising
right now!
Falcon!
What would I do without you? That'll bring you down. Go get it! I can handle it. Magic is there!
Rising Phoenix!
Searing flame!
Take this!
That freaking does it!
Lunar Rondo!
Take that! The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
This should do it!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Step back! This one's all law!
My word. This must be the work of Providence.
Prova what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though. I won't forgive you! I owe you, Sion. Healing is what my arts do best.
Can't get out of
All
this!
mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Amazing.
I'll finish you here right now!
Swallow Blade! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Healing starting wind.
There you go! I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plate.
Not
Yes,
today!
ma'am!
This one's mine.
Wither Dragon! I'm just getting started!
Annihilation.
Double Demon Fang!
Oh, now you're talking! No further!
Sword Rain Alpha! Blow away! Eternal Devastation!
I can carve through armor!
Burn in hell!
This'll come in handy.
Circle!
Okay, here I go.
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arc.
Here I come!
What a relief!
Rain Slash!
Here
Something's
comes now.
wrong with me.
Astral energy.
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
dispose of the trash.
Confiscated!
Nothing gets by me! Far enough!
Here's evil!
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't
Raging
accepted.
I never miss!
Blanket free? Why can't they just sit still? In a box?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
It's on! Burn in hell!
That'll bring you down! Illuminate the dark!
You're mine!
Unholy land!
Tear you apart!
Flaming thrust! Rising rocket!
All disasters made
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint out here.
No, that is silly.
Sonic thrust!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you! Holy land!
Double Demon Fang!
Glacial Steel! Here's evil!
Eternal devastation!
Raging Star!
I'm ready! Dragon far enough!
Healing Here goes!
No escape! No escape!
Now you see what I can do.
Phoenix!
Where are you going?
You require a
Radiant
Be still!
It looks like you got this one covered.
Rising Falcon!
I'm on it.
Thunder Field!
Here I come!
In the groove.
Portal Blade! Inferno Punch! Destruction!
Raging Star!
Eagle Assault! Double Demon
Illuminate
Fang!
the dark! Come forth! Holy Glimmer! Holy Lunar Corruption!
Take this!
Seven-Eye Aqua!
Here I come!
Radiant Gem!
Take this! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Now I'm real mad.
Eat this! Sonic
Here I go! Raging Star!
Portal Blade!
Here's a healing
Charge like that could easily be fatal. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Watch
Portal
it!
Blade! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Well, looky here!
That equipment should come in handy.
Hi, Hoodle!
Eat this! I'll take you all on!
I'm on it!
Take this!
Shattering to pieces!
Arnex are coming through! Not in your dreams! Now!
Follow me! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Here's a healing arc! Crumble! Mine! Where are you going?
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Ignite!
Raging Star!
Tear you apart!
Go get him!
Here I come!
I
Rising Swarm! Try this!
Outstanding form!
Rising Viper! Stunner!
Here, let me help! Illuminate the dark!
Now I let loose!
Wind!
Stunner!
Does it?
You're on! Dragon War!
I'll heal you all!
Shattering to pieces! Attack time!
Blended Slap!
That is the spot.
Talon Hurricane! Lightning Whirlpool! Rising Falcon!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Light! No command! Eagle Assault! Rising Viper! Enough shot! Hurricane Thrust!
Illuminate the dark!
Can't get out of this!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Primed and ready! This one's mine! Raging Star! Here I go! Hold together! Just a little longer!
Thanks for the sympathy.
Get it together! We need you informed! I'll heal you!
I'll tear you apart!
What's all mine? Eat this!
Do it!
More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again!
What do you think this place was for?
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No. They appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helgenquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedures somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danan, or rather, Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
What is with all the huge lumbering beasts lately?
It's no ordinary zoo. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourself. All bets are off when it comes to this thing. Dragon Swarm! Crush! Demon Path! Destruction!
Take this! You can't get out of this! Watch this!
Demon Path!
I can carve through one!
Demon Path! The flaming
Outstanding form!
to be let free! Its head is its weak point?
We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
Sleep now. Here's a healing arc.
Dazzle! Okay, here I go!
Like you got
Watch this!
I'm all stuffed up.
Soaring Light Spear!
Ready to go. Far enough. It's showtime.
Now to see what I can do!
Eat dirt!
Holy Land.
Talon Hurricane!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Healing
I'm sorry to be a bother.
Leave all going up on it.
Yes, ma'am! Take this! Oh, now you're talking!
By the power of water.
Roland can't get out of this!
Take this!
Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Try this!
Glacial Spear. Rain down. Ready.
This one's for you, Dad!
Confiscated.
Here I come! Be still!
Armor won't save you!
I never miss.
Take
Go
this.
get it.
Eat dirt!
Here's in that swallow dare. Ready to go. Burning storm. Water. Hear my call. Holy lead.
Rain Alpha!
Here's the evil.
tear 'em up.
The freeze laser.
Demon Path!
Swallow dare. Mega ray. Rage annihilation. Mega
Here I
ray.
come! Dragon Swarm! I'm on! Try this! Explosive
No, rain down, heal you all! Lightning healing circle!
Now I can let loose!
The enemy is going all out!
Perhaps now isn't the time.
I really don't. Try this!
Almost there!
Oh, close enough. Take it away, Law.
I thought you'd never ask.
Here I come! Lightning condemn!
Nothing gets by
Thunder
me.
healing circle! Illuminate the dark!
Rise the Wyvern! What a relief! Soaring Light Spear!
Illuminate the dark! Where are you going?
Sonic Drop!
Amazing.
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
I'll smash you!
Crush! Burn!
Here's my call!
Demon Fang!
You require a hand.
Watch out! There you go! Don't let up!
Take this!
Here's the evil!
Rising Wyvern!
Just to talk! I'll finish you here and now!
Sonic Drop! Try this!
So weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right in rain in no time.
Oh, sparkling stars of
Eat
light,
this!
hear my
Rain
call.
down!
I can handle it!
Far enough!
Do it!
Thank you! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Donlum's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
So, looks like the Helganquil have been engineering Zeugles too. Why doesn't that surprise me at this point?
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting. But I'm pretty sure they're Zeugles too.
Do you think they were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zeugles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
You mean, there might have been native owl species here once upon a time too?
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.